Hospital show number 239, HSP 80, VTR 12, 280.
Good morning. Aren't you the early bird?
Well, good morning, Alex.
I couldn't believe it when Stella told me you'd already left for the office.
Well, I wanted to get an early start.
I guess I'm going to have to look to my laurels, obviously.
Oh, I doubt that I'll beat you in that often. Well, tell me, how did things go with Luke last night? Is he going to come back to work for us?
Well, he didn't make any promises. However, he did check out your Ice Princess story with Dan Rooney.
It's interesting that he moved so quickly and managed to go directly to the right person.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. But if he's going to come back to work for us, we're going to have to offer him a great deal more of money.
Oh, I know. I plan to do exactly that.
Good. Because now is not the time to pinch pennies. Isn't Lori in this morning?
She called to say she was running a little late, but she'll be here.
Oh, good.
Got a nameplate to put on the door. Anybody know what door it goes on to?
Yes, I do. Follow me. That door right there.
Okay, you got it.
You sound very cheerful this morning.
Oh, I am, Dr. Weber, just thinking about Heather coming home for Christmas. Of course, I am a little nervous about it, too.
Oh, don't be. I'm sure it's going to be a happy visit for both of you.
It was so very kind of you to allow her to stay here. I'm never going to be able to thank you enough for that one.
Don't be silly. I was glad to do it.
Leslie?
Yeah?
I want to know about the girl who's going to be Heather's nurse.
No, not nurse. No, don't say nurse. Companion.
Well, whatever you want to call her.
That's very important. I don't know very much about her. Her name is Kathy Summers, and she's 18, and Gail recommended her highly.
Oh, well, that's lucky. I mean, perfect timing anyway.
Yeah, it will be if she agrees to take the job.
Oh, but it'd be so nice for Heather to have someone young to be with.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, well, it was very wonderful of you.
Oh, pshaw.
Oh, I get that. Dr. Weber's residence? Oh, yes. Just one moment, please. Dr. Weber? Dr. Adams?
Okay, well, maybe you should make a call and find out if they're still there. Thanks. Hi, we were just talking about you.
Hi. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I got hold of Kathy Summers last night. I talked to her.
Ah, what did she say?
Well, she said that she would be absolutely delighted to stay with you and very happy to be a companion to Heather over the holidays.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you, Gail.
Good. Well, I'm going to pick her up at the airport this morning.
Would you have time to stop by on your way and talk to me? I just realized that I really don't know anything about her.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I can do that. Listen, Leslie, I can't talk right now. I've got something on the stove, but I'll see you later, okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you for
Okay.
calling me.
Bye-bye.
Well, we are in luck. She's going to take the job.
Well, I'm sure that I'll get along fine with her. I mean, since I'm practically an orphan myself, I'm sure we'll have a lot in common.
Oh, poor baby. I, of course, am chopped liver, working my fingers to the bone, taking care of you, giving you love and affection and a firm hand.
Pate.
Well, I am just glad that everything's just working out so well.
Yeah. Oh, Gail's going to pick her up this morning at the airport.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, and speaking of which, I guess I better get myself dressed so when Jeff comes here, I'll be ready to go out and pick up Heather.
Yes, you better.
There. All set.
You know, I can't believe that you're leaving me here.
Cheer up, Sarah. I'll be back in no time.
It's going to seem like an eternity.
No, it won't. They've got all kinds of activities planned here over the Christmas holidays. You'll be having so much fun doing things you won't even miss me.
Yes, I will. I won't have anyone to talk to. Look, I think you better promise to call me every single day.
I can't promise you that, Sarah.
Why not?
Because I don't know what my situation's going to be. I may not have any privacy.
Look, I remember very well what you said about hurting people. I remember that very well. I don't care if you hurt me. Because if we're not going to be best friends anymore, then I don't want to live.
Sarah, don't be so intense about everything.
I'm warning you, Heather. If you don't call me every single day, I'm going to tell everybody you've been stealing Miss Vernon's car.
You wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would. Maybe that's how I can keep you from leaving here at all.
just listen. Listen to me for a minute.
Stop it, you're hurting me.
All right. Calm down. Just listen to what I have to say, and you can do whatever you want. When I was talking about hurting people, I didn't mean you. I would never hurt you.
Funny, it didn't sound that way to me.
Well, that's the way I meant it. We're best friends, aren't we? Now look, if you tell them what you know about me, you'll never see me again. You hurt yourself as well as me.
Well, I'm not going to make any promises. I'll have to think about it.
Tell you what. I'll phone you every day. I don't know how, but I'll manage it.
You will?
But we can't talk about private things over the phone.
Why not?
Because I don't think I'm going to get too much time alone.
They're going to be watching you.
Like a hawk. That's all right. I'll be watching them, too.
That'll show them.
Yes, I just have to make sure and be very careful that I don't make any slips. I must remember that I can't remember any of the things from my past or any people.
That's funny. You have to keep remembering not to forget that you don't know anybody. You have to keep remembering to forget.
That's right, Sarah. But it's not going to be that funny when I try it.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure you're going to be fine.
Thank you. It's going to be a very interesting holiday. I've got to see that woman who has my son.
It's beginning to look a lot. Whoa, big fella. Whoa. How's this for a canter?
Love it.
You're lucky it's only a week till Christmas, PJ. Any idea what you want for Christmas?
He wants a horsey, which of course is exactly what this apartment needs.
A real horsey? Is that what you want?
Well, I think he'll settle for one of those big wooden ones, you know, the kinds that cost Santa Claus a lot of M-O-N-E-Y.
I suppose money, PJ. Shh. Well, you're in luck there, kid, because Santa Claus happens to be a very wealthy man. He can afford
Don't encourage the boy. So what brings you by this time of the morning?
I don't think we ought to talk in front of PJ.
Oh.
How about if I put him in his room, see what's left of his last year's presents, all right?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, see if we can scarf up some old dead batteries and get them ready for this year's new ones. What do you say? It's beginning to look a lot like this. I'll get you a stereo.
How about some coffee? It's fresh.
Oh, no, thanks. I really don't have time. I was on my way over to pick up Susan and Mrs. Grant. They were going up to Forest Hills. But I was a little worried about you, to tell you the truth.
Me? Why?
Well, everybody's worried about you and how it's going to be for you when Heather gets back. But I have some good news for you. Gail has recommended a girl by the name of Kathy Summers. She's enrolling at the university, and we're going to hire her to be kind of a companion for Heather while she's here.
Yeah, I know all about it. I was with Lesley and Gail last night over at the Floating Rib while they made all the arrangements. And that does help.
Well, we want to do everything possible to ease your mind, you know?
I know, and I really do appreciate it. I'm going to stay as close to PJ as possible with Heather being home, even if it means taking time off from the hospital.
Diana, listen, I really hope you don't have to do that.
Well, that is exactly what I am going to do. I feel a lot safer about it. I've even canceled my plans about going to the Quartermain Christmas party.
You're really making me feel guilty as hell, you know?
I'm sorry, I really am. I lost my husband, and I'm not about to allow anything to happen to PJ.
There you are. Now, if you'll just sign on the dotted line.
Okay.
Kind of sounds like a Medici prince, doesn't it, Edward?
Or an organ grinder.
It's locked.
It is a surprise.
Well, I certainly hope he decides to come back to work for us. Because you know what, Edward? I'm beginning to get a new feeling about him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, what's that? Alex, what do you mean?
Well, I know this might sound a little vain, but But I dare say Luke Spencer is a little attracted to me.
Vain? I think it sounds unduly modest. The question is the attraction reciprocal? Alex,
I'm sorry, what?
I asked if you are attracted to Luke.
Well, that's a difficult question to answer, Edward.
Well, only if you plan to answer in Swahili. In English, a simple yes or no will do the trick.
Well, I can't give you a simple yes or no. But I will tell you one thing. He's the first man in a long time that's made me feel like a woman.
It sounds like an attraction to me.
He excites me. He's also a kind of man a woman could learn to depend on.
Alex, you aren't really serious about this, are you?
Oh, don't pay any attention to me, Edward. I just want him to come back to work for us. Business before pleasure, eh?
Well, let's see. I think I'll just leave these things here. Jeff and Susan should be along any minute.
Okay. You're all going up to Forest Hill?
Yes, we are.
It's very heavy. Lesley? Yeah? Will you tell me more about, what was it, Kathy Summers?
I don't really know any more about her, to tell you the truth.
Well, is it true that she was raised in the same orphanage that Monica was raised in?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, isn't that a coincidence?
Not really. Gail, who recommended her, happens to be on the board of governors of that orphanage.
Oh, that explains it. Did she say that she was a really nice girl?
I don't think Gail really knows her personally. I lied. I do know one more thing about her. She's in town here, or she will be, because she's gotten a scholarship to the university. So that means she should be pretty bright. And Lee and Gail had just sort of said that they would watch over her.
Well, that's really pretty nice of them.
They're nice people. They usually do nice things.
Well, I can't argue with that. But I suppose this means that I have to buy her a Christmas present, doesn't it?
No, you don't have to do anything, Amy dear. It would be a loving gesture on your part if you did.
But my Christmas budget is all used
Oh,
up.
all right. Don't worry about buying anything. Miss Generous of 1980 here. I'll see that there's something under the tree for her.
Thanks, Les.
Sure.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fun having her here. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, the important thing is if she and Heather like each other and get along.
I know that.
Oh, that must be them now. Susan.
Hi, Aunt Alice. Am I late?
No.
Oh, good. Hi, Susan. Hello, Lesley. How are you, Amy?
So far today, I'm okay.
Obviously, the rest of the day is fraught with peril. I hope you survive.
Thanks.
Oh, listen, why don't you just sit down and make yourself comfortable? We can't leave until Jeff gets here.
Oh, all right. Would you like some tea?
Oh, I would love some.
Thank you. Why don't you make it for yourself, then you get it just right.
Okay.
Not very gracious, but honest.
Leslie, I want to thank you so much for helping us with Heather's visit. That's very generous of you.
Oh, I'm glad to do it. It just seemed like the most practical answer for everybody.
Well, she's gonna like being here. She always loved this house.
I wonder if she'll remember it when she sees it again.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about the amnesia.
She probably won't be able to remember any of you.
No, I don't expect she will.
Oh, nonsense. Maybe not right now, but it won't be very long, and she'll know all of us.
And Alice, I'm going to try to spend as much time as I possibly can with her.
Well, all of you just being so wonderful. It's going to be a very special Christmas having Heather home again.
I think that's everything but the nurse's uniform. I'll just fold this up and we'll put it away, too.
Me and the clothes will be waiting here when you get back.
That's your job. You've got to guard my things and make sure all my clothes are here when I return. Because I'm going to be using all of them right after the holidays.
I'm just so sad about everything.
I know you are, Sarah. I wish you wouldn't be.
There's just too much responsibility for me.
About what?
So many things I have to remember. I have to remember not to tell anybody about the stolen clothes. I have to remember not to tell anybody about Shelley Vernon's car. Not that you lied to Dr. Nelson. I'm just afraid that something is going to slip out accidentally.
That's not going to happen, Sarah. Because I'm going to do something for you in return.
What?
I'm going to give you the most beautiful Christmas present from Jeff and me you ever saw.
Really?
What? It's going to be a surprise, but I'll be bringing it back with me.
Oh, you've got to tell me. I just love surprises. Is it going to be another baby doll?
There's no sense asking me any questions, Sarah, because I'm not going to tell you. It wouldn't be a surprise if I did.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care if it spoils the surprise.
Well, I do. You're just going to have to wait. But I promise you'll like it.
Well, I've liked everything else that you've given me. I guess I can wait to find out whatever it is.
But remember, you have to keep all of our secrets. You mustn't tell anyone anything.
I won't. I won't.
Here, help me put this under the bed. Okay. It's all set.
Well, Heather, are you almost ready to go home?
All I need is $4.
Wait a minute. I thought we agreed on a set allowance for your Christmas presents.
I know, but I have everybody's Christmas present except Tommy's. And he really wants this rocket set, and I want to get it for him. Please, I'll do extra chores.
Okay, if it means that much to you.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, isn't it nice being able to take our time getting to work and not having to rush, huh?
You're very lucky, Audrey. When your students cut out for the holidays, you'll be able to relax and take it easy.
Oh, I know. I look forward to it. But I do think we should make an appearance before too long. I mean, I don't want to ruin your image.
Oh, there's no big rush. I have a very easy schedule this morning.
I'll get it. Hello?
Hi, it's Lesley.
Oh, hello, Lesley. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I was wondering if I might perhaps talk to Anne.
Oh, yes, of course. Anne, it's Lesley.
Oh. Thank you. Hi, Lesley. What's up?
Susan and Mrs. Grant are here waiting for Jeff to come and pick them up, and he's late, and I thought perhaps you might know where he was, if he was with you, or do you know where he is?
Well, I think he's on his way over there. I know he said he was planning on being there by 8:30.
Oh, okay, then I guess he'll be here soon. Anne, I know this is kind of a difficult time for you. Just try not to worry, which I know is easy for me to say. But maybe this visit home will help Heather to get totally well.
Well, that's what we're all hoping for.
Oh, I think everybody's kind of hoping they might be going to a wedding soon.
Oh, Lesley, I'm not holding my breath. But thank you for caring, really. And thank you for helping Heather out this way. It means more to me than I can tell you.
Well, I want everybody to have a happy holiday season. And I certainly hope we will. And I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Lesley. Bye-bye.
Mom?
Yes.
Don't feel so sad. Jeff has to do what he's doing.
I know that, darling. Come here.
There you are. We were starting to get worried about you.
I'm sorry, I got hung up a little bit.
So glad you're here. I'm all ready to go. Just let me get my coat and we can leave.
Mom, I gotta make a phone call first.
Jeff, we're going to be late.
I'll do it as quickly as possible. Just a couple of minutes, I promise.
Okay, I'll wait in the car then.
Mom, it's too cold outside. I promise you, just 2 minutes, all right? Provided Lesley has Howard Lansing's phone number.
I do.
Do you mind if I use your phone?
Very much, but you're so much bigger than I am.
Don't you forget it. Hello, Amy, Susan.
Hey, I'm glad you're all right.
Oh, just running a little late. I just gotta make a quick call and then we'll take off, okay?
Here you go. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
I better get my coat on.
I hope this doesn't take too long.
Oh, Howard? Yeah, it's Jeff.
Oh, good morning, Jeff. What can I do for you?
Well, it's not me I'm concerned with. It's Diana. I just came from her apartment, and she's kind of uptight about Heather coming home for Christmas.
Yeah, I know she is.
Yeah, she even called off her plans to go to the Quartermain Christmas party because she didn't want to be that far away from PJ.
Ah, Jeff. I wish I could persuade her to be less neurotic about that whole situation.
Yeah, well, I wish you'd drop by the hospital and see if you can calm her down a little.
Well, sure, I'll try, but I haven't had much luck so far.
Just tell her that there's no reason for her to worry. Heather's going to have someone with her all the time she's here. She won't be bothering Diana. Try to make her understand that, will you?
All right, I'll do my best.
All right, thanks. Listen, I got to run. We're on our way up to Forest Hills now. I'll talk to you when I get back, all right?
Listen, you're going to be bringing Heather back to Leslie's.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you, Howard. Okay, folks, that's it. Let's take off.
Oh, not a moment too soon.
Yeah.
Take care.
Oh, see you soon.
Dr. Drive safely.
Thank you, I will. Susan, you all set?
Ready, Amy?
Great.
Oh, I was just about to ring the doorbell.
We were about to leave.
Well, fine. Now, don't let me hold you up.
Okay.
Okay, come on, Troop.
Goodbye. I'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
So long. They're off to Forest Hills to pick up Heather. Bring her home.
Oh, well, that could be a bit awkward over the Christmas season, I guess.
Something I can do for you?
Yes, I know I should have called, Lesley, but I didn't. I wanted to talk to you. There's something important.
What would it be?
Well, it seems the Quartermaines have managed to get themselves into another family crisis, and I've been elected to try to solve it for them.
I guess you better come in.
Thank you.
Here we go, Edward. Made with my own 3 hands.
Thank you.
Well, I've got to get back to my market analysis. I'll see you later.
Alex, wait a minute. I want to talk to you.
Oh, all right.
You know, I've been disturbed by what you said earlier about Luke, and I've been sitting here brooding about it. I want to talk it over with you.
Edward, I didn't mean for you to be concerned. I was just thinking out loud.
Well, it's what you're thinking that's bothering me. You know, I can understand Luke being attracted to you. I think that should be expected. But if you find yourself attracted to him, I think you better put a stop to it at once.
Well, Edward, must my life be all work and no play?
Luke is not the proper playmate for you. Alex, we are in serious trouble. And if we do get Luke to come back here, I think you should stay out of the way. There will be no romances with a hired help, please.
All right. All right. If it's that important to you.
I think it's important to the whole project. I believe that what Luke wants is a chance at a respectable job, and we're going to give that to him. We'll put his name on the door and teach him a bit about finances. Meanwhile, he can try to find the Cassadines for us.
If we only knew exactly where in Port Charles the Cassadines were.
Well, that's what Luke has to find out for us, so we're going to be out a fortune. You know, somewhere along the line, the Cassadines and Scorpio are going to realize that we do not have the Ice Princess.
Scares me to think what a scramble that would cause.
Well, that's another reason why we need Luke back. Besides that, Alex, he knows too much as it is.
Oh, hello there. Come in.
Yes, I came to check on some of the arrangements for the party with you.
Oh, that's good. But if you'll wait just a moment here, then I'll show you through the kitchen and the pantry. Right now I have to take the baby's bottle to the nursery.
That's quite all right. Please take your time.
Thank you.
I'm in the house. I have plenty of time to start the search. Everything's going according to plan.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.